Hey guys, it's Kizzy, and I'm here with another speed paint, and so I haven't really, I've drawn a lot lately, but not enough that I can say, oh, it's good to record this, da-da-da-da, but I really do want to get back into it, and weird to say that my source of inspiration was the trend of Bowsette coming to life. And I remember when I first saw Bowsette, I thought it was Peach. I was like, ooh, is this a new evil Peach? I'm totally into it. Ooh, I'm excited. And at first I just thought it was somebody's fan art. And I didn't think it was anything official. It's not official. Well, technically, this design of Bowsette is not official, where it looks like an evil Peach. And so I had to go digging around, people saying, oh, Bowsette, and I'm searching Bowsette, and it's the exact same design, slightly varied sometimes. And then I saw, ooh, sometimes she's brown, sometimes she actually has a dinosaur dragon face, and people are just doing all these interpretations of her, and I actually had to know, sadly to say, who she was, and I learned it from PewDiePie. Thank you, PewDiePie. You can give me credit for promoting you on my channel. And I told myself, I was like, oh, is this like, I saw there was a new game coming out with Toadette, and I was like, okay, I see where people are going for. They want to make it a Bowsette looks like Peach kind of thing, but it didn't really make sense to me that she looked like Peach. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the design, it is totally cool, but I also liked seeing other designs as well. Ones where, you know, she was brown was cool. It's nice to see some rep out there, but also like living in a magma place, castle place, it made more sense to me. And it was strange that Bowsette's hair got changed to blonde instead of the red, you know? But to be honest, all Bowsette designs are good designs. And one thing I was like, oh, why are people making her so skinny though? Like, it just changes you into a girl, right? Not just changing everything about you. But you know, I'm not dissing, not hating, because as you can see, me myself, I kinda did the same thing. And in my head I was like, oh, I'm gonna make her big and tough and buff like a Jasper from Steven Universe kind of deal, like erg. And then I don't know, I guess I forgot. I don't know. But it's really, really fun. Like, I can't say that I usually, like, go with trends or anything. I actually tried to stop myself. I was like, pushing my glasses up, I'm not gonna fall into this trend. I don't need to do this. People are just doing it for the views. And then I did it. It was just so fun. It just seemed so fun. You know, my roommate did it, and I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this. And then I keep seeing just such good interpretations and such good fan art, and I just wanted to have fun. And so I did it. I had to look around for some inspiration, and there's just so many good designs, so many. I tried first with keeping her like have a dragon type face, but I'm not good at furries, I'm not good at animals, I'm just not that great. And I didn't want to like force myself to do it. I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted to have a good old dang time. So I just made her a person-ish with a tail. A kimono Mimi, if you will. But yeah, it was a good time. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of Mario, because Mario's great. I'm just not good at Mario, if that makes sense. Like, I like to watch the Game Grumps play, or that really old video of that I don't know if he was like Italian guy who was like raging at the Impossible Mario game, and one game that I don't know why, but it terrifies me, is Mario Kart. I've never felt joy playing it. And I would sometimes force myself or like pretend I'm having a good time with friends because everybody else wants to play it, but I don't know, it's scary and I'm not good at it. And when I say scary, like, Rainbow Road is beautiful to look at, space is beautiful to look at, the deep blue sea is beautiful to look at, but also it kills me inside. Like, just seeing the vastness of the background of space, the colors can't help me with that. The beautiful colors like enhance it. Like, it feels like a nightmare. I don't know what it is. And just the thought of falling off the edges of anything, it gives me like really bad anxiety. Like, it doesn't hurt me in real life. Like, if you die in the game, you don't die for real. But that's what it feels like to me. It feels like I'm dying inside. And, a bunch of people who actually own the games, they'll be using like shortcuts and stuff like that. And I love competitive games. I love it. But this is just the one where I'm like, why play it if I'm just gonna lose? Why play it and embarrass myself? Why play it if it hurts me? So, yeah, I don't know. It was the first game I got with a DS I had. I think it was my mom's, and I've never played it. I have it right here. It's been here I've had it for years, and I've just never turned it on, just like the Resident Evil game for Game Boy Color that I got. I've just never played it. But I remember when I was younger playing Mario Party, and I mean, that was fun, and I always lost on that one, but I didn't fall off the edge of the universe, so that could be a reason. But oh, Mario's cool. I saw some things for the new Mario Party, and it looks really fun, and I wish I could play, but games cost money, and money is hard to come by these days, so I will just watch the Game Grumps play it as they do, as a broke girl does. But yeah, enjoy the looping royalty-free music, and see what comes out of this drawing. I hope you guys like it, and I'll try to, do more of these speed paints for you guys. It's really fun. Even if just one person watches it, at least I know somebody out there is interested in my work and interested in how I do things and how my process goes, even if it is a little too fast to, process what's happening. I'm still new to this, so I guess I can tell you, so for this picture, I've been experimenting a lot lately with lines. Ever since I used to make comics in high school, I never used pressure with my pens. I never used pressure with anything. I would use the line tool in Photoshop to line art. And I was not always told, but once I grew up a little bit, I was told by people I admired that I should start using pressure. So I was like, oh, okay, that hurts a bit because I enjoy not using pressure, but I'll try it. And so for years, I would practice with pressure, especially for comics. It's pretty important for comics. And it was good. I learned new things. I learned new tricks. I learned that was it Photoshop where I would make a line, I would just make everything have no pressure, and I would kind of cheat, and I would grab a point and pull it to make it have pressure instead of actually drawing with pressure, and you could kind of tell that some was off, you know. I was just sorry, my phone is not on silent. But I recently, I just, you know, was like, I miss having lots of fun, and it's a faster way for me to draw, and I don't care as much about mistakes, about it looking neat and connecting all the lines, and it's just, I love not using pressure. So this picture, I didn't use any pressure, except maybe, you know, to color things in. I just used a pen tool on the size 1, just 1, and no pressure. And, you know, some lines will be squiggly, some lines won't connect right. And I've been learning, I guess it's not accurate to say now because if you've seen, I've been erasing a lot, but I've learned that it's not a big deal. Like, squiggly lines doesn't mean a messy line. I see so many artists that can just, like, artists who use clear, crisp, clean lines, straight lines, and they'll think their art is just the worst in the world. And then ones that just don't care. They just draw, they just do it. It's for them, it's not for anyone else. And it's squiggly, lines don't connect, and they're just like, I love my OC, and this was such a fun drawing, and, you know, and that's how I felt with this picture. I just had so much fun. And even if I'm not like a #1 Mario fan, it's strange because, like, doing fan art of something that you're not technically like a big fan of can feel like a chore. Like, no matter the picture, it can feel like a chore. Or sometimes, like, getting commissions of an anime you've just never heard of before. It's hard to feel that kind of like excitement, attachment to it. But it all depends on, you know, your frame of mind and how you're drawing. Like, you don't have to make art a chore. Just make it fun, make it for you, experiment a little, you know, get crazy with it, you kids. But yeah, oh, well, yeah, look at the time, it's time for food again, and I'm gonna leave y'all and hope that you have a good time watching the rest of this. Be sure to follow me on Twitter if you want to see more art and hear me cry at KizzyBits at Twitter. And subscribe, comment, leave me a nice little message. I would love to read it. I read any and all comments I ever get ever on anything. Even if I don't reply, I'm reading it. So you guys have a good day, night, wherever you are, whatever part of the world you're on, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Bye!